And now we're just going to start with the hands down by our side. You want to pretend like you have puppet strings pulling your wrists up and then going down. So it looks like this from the side. Just going to pull the wrists up and then down, up and then down. And we're just going to do this first mobility stretch for a few seconds, just up and down. Get those wrists stretching. So you're pulling up with the wrist and going down with the wrist. Pull up with the wrist and down with the wrist. Think about the wrist is pulling up instead of the fingers. Wrist up, wrist down, up and down, up and down. Let's do 5 more and 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. And now we're going to go out and in. So the wrists are leading, not the fingers, okay? So you're going to move the wrists out and then move them in. So it's easy to kind of lead with the fingers, but it's not the fingers. So you're bringing the wrists out and then in, out and in. Our wrists move in 3 different planes. So in order to really stretch and warm them up, you've got to move them a lot of different ways. And let's just do 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Then we've got 1 more wrist stretch. So now I want you to just make a loose fist, so don't clench too tight. And then you're going to, let's just try 1 wrist at a time. You're going to lift the wrist up, bring it out, down, and around. So you are going to try to move that wrist leading with the wrist. So it's up, out, down, and around. And you can change direction. So if you're going the other way, don't worry about it. Just try to lead. So you lift the wrist up, bring it in, down, and around, up, bring it in, down, and around, and then keep it going. It's harder than it looks, right? Because we want to lead with the knuckles. So you don't want to lead with your knuckles. Just try to move that wrist, and that's going to give you a really good stretch with the wrist. Keeping the wrist healthy and strong is super important. We tend to see a lot of people fall down and break their wrists. So in the off chance that happens to one of us, we want these wrists to be prepared. Now let's try the other wrist. So again, you lift up, bring it in, down, and around. And let's just try to make 10 circles. Connect those dots up, in, down, and around. Now connect those dots, and we'll do about 10 circles in each direction. And if you find that you kind of lose it and you're leading with the knuckles like I just did on my left hand, then just start over. Lift up, bring it out, down, and around, and then see if you can connect those dots. Little brain challenge too. Getting our brains going. And then let's just move those wrists all around. Getting those wrists, shake them out. And then we're going to work our way up. So now we're just going to bend and straighten those elbows, push away, flex. Palms out as you extend the elbows, palms in as you bend the elbows. And let's just do about 10 of these. Working our way up the chain, we're going to go to the shoulders next. So for the shoulders, to get our rotator cuffs warmed up and moving, we're going to clasp these fingers together, and we're just going to start by doing some circles away. So when your fingers are clasped together, I want you to pull apart. So you're pulling apart as you're making circles away from you. So let's just make some circles away and breathe. Take some nice deep breaths. Circle away for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change our grip. So other hand on top, pull apart again, and now circle towards yourself. So bring those hands in and circles towards yourself. And breathe. And feel those shoulders lighting up. Woo! Let's go 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And now we're going to do some swimmers. So you're going to bring those hands together. I'm going right on top of left again. And then we're just going to bring those elbows forward like we're swimming freestyle. So if you look at me from the side, just try to bring the elbow, lead with the elbow. The shoulders will follow. And go 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. And now let's take it to backstroke, but switch your hands. So left hand on top, and then lead with the elbow. And let's get our torsos involved here. So rotate that spine, turn your body, but lead with that elbow, pulling those hands apart and getting our whole upper quarters moving, warmed up, lighting up. I definitely feel it. I hope you do too. And let's shake it out. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to gain more mobility and strength to feel better in your body, I offer a free club membership where you can enroll to receive my weekly excerpts and more. Just click on the link in the description, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via text, email, or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and let's keep getting stronger and more mobile to live longer.